Welcome to my channel, guys. I am so excited to finally be starting this channel and to sit down and record some content that I feel super passionate about and excited to share with you. I wanted to create a space where I could dive a little bit deeper into the things that I love, some of the things that I'm doing, and just some of the things that I'm experiencing. And that's exactly what this channel is. This first video is an honest review and opinion on a program that I've already been sharing with you on Instagram. So I hope you like it and make sure to subscribe because I have more content coming. All right, guys, I am finally sitting down to record a very requested video, my honest opinion and review on the Gaugegirltraining 12-week custom meal plan and exercise program. Just a little disclaimer, I'm not paid by Gaugegirltraining. These are opinions based on my experiences on a program that I completed week 1 to week 12. Let's just dive into stating the most obvious reason why people would be a little concerned about buying this program. The program is $745 for 12 weeks of training if you choose to work with one of the certified Gaugegirltraining nutritionists. If you choose to work with Christine herself, it's $1,000. I'm sorry, it's $1,050. I chose to work with Christine herself. In hindsight, I think working with one of her nutritionists would have been just as fine. They work side by side with her. They're certified nutritionists. What I wanted was that one-on-one with Christine. You get 11 calls. So like you have a weekly check-in, once a week you check in. And I really wanted it to be with Christine. I have a relationship with her outside of this program. I had worked with her in the past, and I just felt like I wanted to work with her again. But the most important reason why I chose this program is because I have so many dietary restrictions, and I really wanted to be able to customize this to the exact macro and ingredients. I cannot have gluten, I cannot have dairy. There's all these things that I'm allergic to, and I wanted to not have to pick through meals based on the ingredients. I wanted the meals to be built for me, and that's exactly what I got. When you buy the program, you are sent a questionnaire, and in the questionnaire, it asks you questions about, so what foods, can you have, can't you have, what foods don't you like to eat? I mean, if you don't like to eat peas, they're not going to put peas in your program. And on top of that, your workout program is literally built for your body type, your age, your height, your weight. Like that's all factored into your macros and your training program. My training program was built around the fact that I have knee issues. So I can't do, jump squats. I can't do lunges at the moment. Like there's a lot of restrictions that I have, and I wanted to have something built exactly for me, and that's exactly what I got. And I'm able to answer all of those things and all of the questions that are given to you when you purchase the program. Some of the things that I would say are, I wouldn't buy this program if I was just starting out a fitness regimen. If I am not actively working out and actively, consuming a specific amount of calories a day, I think I would start out with like a 6-week shred. I think I would start out with something where I can just get my toes wet and start, learning about macros, tracking my calories, learning portion sizes. This is something that I've done before. I have done custom training before. So I was familiar with this process. I'm familiar with food prepping. All of these things are very familiar to me. So to spend the money, I knew that I would stick to it, and it was something I really wanted. I've tried other things in the past that weren't working, and I just felt like I knew I needed something tailored to my needs that would actually work, and that's exactly what this did. So let me show you what I do. So when you get the program, it's printed out, it's very colorful, it's very beautiful. I print out my program and I put it in a binder, and I put it in these plastic sleeves just to keep it like really organized. So you can see 12-week meal plan for Candace Trinidad. And one of the very first pages is your macros. So it breaks it down for you. At the time, I was doing a combination of keto and paleo. And again, that's why this program's so cool, because you're actually able to say what you want. I wanted a combination of keto and paleo, and that's exactly what they did. So my fat content was 70%. My protein intake was 25%, and my carbs 5%. So if you're familiar with keto, that's pretty much keto macros. So over here you have your age, your height, your weight, my goal weight, my water intake, a gallon, which sometimes is a struggle. Cheat meals allowed after 21 days. That's actually something that Gaugegirltraining does with a lot of her programs. Actually, all the programs I've ever had, the first 21 days, no cheat meals whatsoever, which it goes by pretty fast. You track your progress. You have a list of all of your free foods, all of your seasonings, and then you get into your menus. It tells you how much of each food you're going to eat. 2 whole eggs, 1 pork sausage, a tablespoon of ghee. It's down to the exact measurement. And on the side, you're going to have instructions on how to cook your food. And you also receive a grocery list, which is perfect. Just, print this out, take it to the store with you. And then back here, I have my exercises. It's a total body workout. It tells you the days you're supposed to do it, how many sets, how many reps, and then you can track your progress in there. There are also, which I didn't print out, oh, you know what I should mention too. With the workouts, you get, let me just show you. So it gives you what the exercise looks like and a detailed description of how to do the exercise. A lot of the exercises I'm very familiar with, so I didn't need this, but if you're not familiar, this is perfect. I chose an at-home workout. That's another thing. You can choose a gym workout or an at-home. At the time, I was working out at home, so that is what I chose. So if you're not familiar with exercises and you want to get innovative about working out at home, this is perfect for that. You can see right here that these are all things that you can do at home with equipment that you already have. So with the plan, there's also alternatives. So if you get a certain amount of meals, you get, let's see, 5 customized menus. And with those customized menus, you also have protein alternatives. So if you want to substitute your protein, if you want to substitute your carbs, if you want to substitute your fat, there is a very detailed list that looks exactly like the seasonings list, with this many options of alternatives. So if you get bored of your meals, which can happen, you have all these alternatives that you can literally swap out. So if you don't feel like having chicken, you can add in pork or sausage, whatever it is that you want. Another really cool thing about this program is that you can change and tweak your menus. So I would have weekly calls with Christine. And for instance, there was this one time, if you're following me, I hopped on Instagram and I was like, I ate 2 jars of pickles in 2 days, which is like obscene, but I was just craving crunchy salt. And I think I was on the program for about 4 weeks at that point. And she was like, all right, what is going on? Like, we need to add a cheat meal in here. I think we add in a little bit of carbs. Like, my body was obviously craving something. Having the ability to talk to her on a weekly basis and gauge, no pun intended, where I'm at with my food and my exercise is so important. And for me, it is. I mean, not everybody in their journey wants to be held accountable on a weekly basis, but for me, I did. I wanted to know that I was going to talk to her every week and have to confess all of my sins. I'm one of those people where I really can't lie. I'm just not a good liar. So to tell her like, oh yeah, I was sticking to my meal plan perfectly, or yeah, I worked out every day. Like, I can't do that. And I was honest with her. And to verbalize that to her and then have her say back, okay, what are you going to do differently this week? What can I hold you accountable to? Is amazing. And I feel like a lot of people need that. Along with that, you're getting unlimited text support. So if I needed something from her, I could text her directly. It's nice to know that you have support there 24/7. And 12 weeks is a long time. I mean, over the course of 12 weeks, you really do get to like build a relationship with that person too. So it just feels nice to talk to them once a week. Let's see, what else would I say about this program? I think it's amazing if you're on a journey of really wanting to dial it in, if you have already done a couple weeks, a couple months of consistent exercising and eating, and you really want to dial in your nutrition perfectly for your body type and for where you are on your journey, I think this is perfect for that. Like I said, the program is $1,000 to work with Christine. But if I could not afford it and was looking to save money, I would 100% trust her nutritionist to guide me along the way and have that support from them. And that saves you almost $300 in doing so. You get unlimited support in a Facebook group, which is really nice. It's always good to have that, sounding board for when you're like, hey, I'm experiencing this, or you guys experiencing that. It's really good for that and just kind of keep you motivated. But overall, I highly recommend this program. I think it's worth every penny. Christine provides so much support. She's always on Instagram. She has tons of YouTube content. If there's something you're unsure about, you can literally go to her YouTube page and she addresses literally everything. You have unlimited access to a Facebook group. There is just all around support for all of your needs and goals. And I highly, highly, highly recommend this program. I think that's basically it. It's all I really wanted to share with you. You know what? I really didn't go over my progress, so let's do that. Over the course of 12 weeks, I lost a total of 10 pounds, but more importantly, I lost inches. And I think this is something that I probably should talk about. Tracking your progress with your inches and measuring yourself is so vital. There would be weeks where I didn't lose any weight and I would literally lose inches. And that is so that's so important. That's what, when you start to see physical changes in your body, it's the inches that you're seeing, there was a week where I lost 0 weight, but I lost like an inch in my waist and I lost a total of 4 inches all over my body. And seeing that on the paper really kept me motivated. During your weekly check-in, you will literally take your measurements, take a picture of yourself in a bikini, and you send it to her the day of your check-in. So I would do a front shot, a back shot, and a side shot in a bikini, which also keeps you very motivated. I mean, it doesn't have to be a bikini, it can be your underwear, but having to take pictures of yourself in your underwear for sure will keep you motivated and accountable. But yeah, so that is it. I am so happy with GaugeGirltraining. I'm so happy that I did this program. It was something that really put me in a place of feeling stronger mentally and emotionally. And it just really proved to myself that I was able to do anything that I wanted to do. Being able to stick to something for 12 weeks straight and really crushing it felt amazing. And even though I only lost 10 pounds over 12 weeks, I wanted to do it slow. This was a different journey for me. I think as I get, my processes have been more about an emotional journey, about me learning to love myself on the inside as opposed to the external things like the way that my butt looks or the way that my arms look. And when I started this, I wanted to go full-fledged. And to be honest with you, along the way, I figured out, hey, this is not where I want to be. I want to take this slow. I want to be intentional with my weight loss. I want to be intentional with my body. And that's what I did. So 10 pounds over the course of 12 weeks is probably not the norm. Had I done things exactly to the T the way that she told me, I know I would have lost more weight. But like I said, I was being intentional. If there was a day I didn't feel like exercising and I wanted to take a bath, I did that. I ate 2 jars of pickles. I was just doing what I felt like my body needed. And I'm happy with 10 pounds in 12 weeks. It's put me in a place of just being ahead of the game and starting the year off strong. And that's all I could ask for. Stay tuned because I will be giving my honest review and opinion of the 6-week shred. I complete that on Monday, the 17th of February. So I will be uploading a video that week with my honest review and opinion on that. Talk to you soon, guys.